Hi, my name is Anna Donasso, and I'm going to be teaching you how to use GimKit today. GimKit is a free app, or you can have a subscription. You can go ahead and create quizzes and different activities for your students. It's kind of like Kahoot, but there's more things that you can do in GimKit than you can in Kahoot. So you're going to go ahead and log onto Google and look up GimKit. Once you do that, you're going to go ahead and see this screen. From this screen, your students can go ahead and join a game, or you can, as the teacher point of view, you can sign up for free or log in. Since I already have an account, we're going to go ahead and log in. And you can go ahead and log in with Google, or you can continue with your email. I like to do Google because you don't have to put an email and a password in every time you log in. So I'm going to click that. Click which account you want to use. And then it sends you straight into this screen. And this screen, if you have kits already made, it'll be straight when you log in. But since I haven't made any, mine is clear, and then you can go ahead and see your reports, your assignments, and your classes. Since I don't have anything, there's not anything currently, but you can have different classes through GimKit, and they'll all show up here. All your assignments will show up here, and then all the reports of all of the quizzes that you made is going to be on this screen. You can also update GimKit, and you can get access to a bunch of different things, like adding pictures to your quizzes through like websites and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and click New Kit, and you're going to go ahead and name your kit, pick the language you want it to be in, and the subject. Today I'm going to do track and field. I'm not going to add a subject, and we're going to keep it in English. So we're going to go ahead and hit next, and you're going to pick a cover photo for your kit. It gives you all of these options, or you can go ahead and look up a photo that you want. Normally, GimKit will provide you with options based on the title of your kit. So I'm going to go ahead and just pick this one for today. And then you can add questions, generate with AI, create with flashcards, combine with Kit Kabo, add question bank, and then import from spreadsheet. I'm going to go ahead and just add a new question today. And you can go ahead and type your question here. Whatever your correct answer is has to be in this first box. And then once your students are playing the game, GimKit will go ahead and shuffle those questions, the question and answer choices for you. But you just need to have the correct answer as your first answer when you're creating the quiz. So I'm going to go ahead and write a question. Add my correct answer, and then all of my false answers. You can see that you can go ahead and add a photo, add audio, and also do this one as well. But today I'm just going to leave it as this simple question. So once you have created a question, it's going to pop up here, and then you can add as many questions as you want. I'm going to add one more for the purpose of the video today. Add your correct answer. And then add question. But you can also go ahead and do a text input. When you do the text input, you need to make sure that you type it in exactly how you want your students to answer it, or it will count it wrong on the GimKit side. So I'm going to go ahead and add question. And then both of these questions are in my little library here. And then you can go ahead and hit done. And then once your kit is created, it's going to go ahead and get into your library like I talked about at the beginning of the video. And then you can either play live in your classroom or you can assign as homework. You can import this straight into Google Classroom or whichever other app that your school uses, but today I'm going to show you how to do the live version. Once you hit the live version, there's all of these different games that you can go ahead and play with your class. And once you click on a game, you can go ahead and hit learn more, and it'll give you a description of that game. Today we're going to talk about this Trust No One game. It's like a spin-off of Among Us, and once your students answer a question, it gives them a certain amount of points, and there's going to be however many imposters that you want to pick, and the rest of your class is going to be able to try and figure out who the imposter is. They're allowed to pick certain things to buy with all of the points that they earn throughout the game to figure out who the imposter is. So we can go ahead and hit continue, and you can go ahead and pick all of your different settings in this little settings menu right here. We're going to go ahead and hit continue, and it'll send you to this screen here. Just like Kahoot, it gives you this number code that your students need to enter to be able to play the game. If the students don't have this code, they're not going to be able to play the game. And all of the students will pop up right in this square, just like Kahoot, so you know who's in class and who's not. Thank you for watching. Bye.